Hi, welcome to another edition of Chatting With. I'm here with Dawson Gurley.
Hey, what's up?
Thanks for being here, man.
Yeah, of course, man. Thank you for letting me stay here the last 3 days.
Yeah, it's fun. We got a good video done.
Yeah.
How you been? What's up? What's new?
Good, man. Just hanging out, traveling up the coast right now.
Mm-hmm.
Been here for the last 3 days, and today headed up to Oregon and Washington.
Cool.
Yeah.
You're just going on vacation?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got married, like in
So
3 months ago?
Yeah, 3 months ago.
To Kelly.
Yep.
How's that been?
It's been awesome.
What are the pros and cons of marriage?
Man, you can get me in trouble already.
Yeah.
No, it's pros, obviously, just having someone, to spend your life with. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Cons, haven't come across that quite yet.
Yeah, I guess that's a trick question.
Yeah.
How old are you?
24. Just turned 24 2 months ago.
When's your birthday?
May 19th.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the day before yours.
Yeah. Cool.
Taurus, right?
Yeah, Taurus, yeah.
Taurus.
Where did you go to college?
Mesa Community College. So I was planning on going to ASU. I'm from Kansas originally, so
Yeah.
I went to school in Kansas for a year, dropped out, and was looking for something new. My buddy moved out to Arizona, kind of followed him. Me and Chris moved down there, and went to school there, got my associate's degree.
Mm-hmm.
Was planning on transferring to ASU, but then that's like right when my channel really took off, so I decided to just...
Did you know what you wanted to do?
Yeah.
In school?
Oh, I was just going to please my parents. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't want to be there in the first place.
Right.
Like, I feel like a lot of kids are like that. But it was going for like business.
Sure.
Yeah.
You knew you wanted to do something with entrepreneurship.
Yeah. I was if I ended up going to ASU, I was gonna go into like the film program.
Oh.
But yeah.
You were a basketball star in high school?
No. I wasn't a star. I
But
wish.
you were on the team?
Yeah. I had a really good team. Like, we were ranked nationally, like in the top. I think we might have been the top 100, if not just outside of that. So I didn't get a ton of playing time because I had a lot of really good teammates.
Cool. How tall are you?
6'4".
You grew up in Kansas with Chris?
Yeah.
Cool. What was the first prank you did? Or what was your debut that went viral? The beef?
No, that was eating junk food in the gym. That was the first video that really took off.
Yeah.
But I've been filming prank videos since I was 11 years old.
Yeah.
Just like a lot of people saw Jackass, asked for a video camera for Christmas.
Right.
And kind of just been making videos ever since. Been posting to YouTube for like 5 years now.
Yeah. Do you, what are you going to keep doing? Do you want to keep doing pranks?
Yeah, I do. I'm really passionate about making prank videos and coming up with new ideas. And I feel like there's not a lot of people still doing pranks on YouTube, so I think right now is a good chance for me to just keep cranking them out.
Yeah. He came out with a rap album, Ernie.
Yeah.
Well, Ernie did.
Lambo, shooting hitters like I'm Rambo, and I'm running out of ammo. Started off small like the Nano, now I'm on the beach with some biddies in my sandals.
The alter ego.
Last year around May.
It was it actually dropped on April 20th.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did that do? Did that do well?
It did all right.
Were you happy with the response?
I was. When I made the album, I was telling all of my friends, because I spent a lot of money making it. We recorded it in a professional studio.
Yeah.
I had professional music videos done.
How much money?
I spent like 20 grand on the album.
Wow.
I paid for all the beats. That just fell.
Yeah.
I paid for all the beats, licensing, lawyers, contracts. Like, I just did it super professional.
Yeah.
Because I know that like legality with music can be a pain in the ass. So
Sure.
I wanted to do it the right way.
Yeah.
So we did that, and I told Chris before the album dropped, I'm like, dude, if I lose 10,000 on this album, I don't care, because like it's just a bucket list goal, something that I've always wanted to do. So.
Cool. You good, bro?
I think I'm alright.
Is there going to be another?
Choking on my spit.
Is there going to be another album coming?
Yeah, I actually just put a studio in my basement. at the
Wow.
house that I got. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna work on a lot of people were requesting that I do an album as myself.
Right.
So I'm working on an album as myself, and then I'm also gonna do an album instead of doing like one character, because I did the nerd character for the last album. I'm gonna do like a nerd character and then like a gangster character and a country character and just like a bunch of different characters on one album.
Yeah, yeah.
Just like a bunch
Cool.
of it'll
Cool.
be interesting.
What's your middle name?
Wade.
Wade.
Yeah.
That's a cool name.
Yeah, it's my
You like Dwayne Wade?
yeah. I'm D Wade, dude.
Yeah. Dawson Wade, yeah. Who's your favorite basketball player?
So I have my top three: Allen Iverson,
Mm-hmm.
Tracy McGrady, and Vince Carter.
Fun.
All the classics.
What's the guy that looks like you again?
Oh, Klay Thompson.
Yeah. People, yeah, you went to the finals as Klay Thompson,
Yeah, I did.
and people were like stopping you and stuff.
Yeah, it was funny. After the finals, because people thought I was Klay Thompson, but obviously once I got in there, they knew that I wasn't because I was sitting in the stands.
Yeah.
But that night when I got back to my hotel, I think I told you the story last night at
Yeah.
dinner. Somebody's like mom came up to me and like asked for a picture, and she's like, "The pass you had in the second quarter with 2 minutes to go was insane." Like talking about all the highlights of the game, and I guess so. After that, we went upstairs to our room, and the hotel security the next day, when I was leaving, I was checking out. They're like, "Yeah, like after you went upstairs, like crowds gathered in the hotel lobby, and they're all rushing the elevator trying to get up because everyone thought that Klay Thompson was staying here." That is pretty funny. I wish I could have had that on video.
Man, you like Golden State more than Cleveland?
Oh yeah, I'm a Golden State.
You don't?
I don't like Cleveland.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't. Golden State's my second favorite team.
I'm not really a sports guy. Like
Yeah.
I've never understood rooting for teams really.
Right.
Why people root for a team more than the other when
I
people
think-
get traded all the time, etc.
Right. I think it's more of so like NBA. I'm from Kansas City, like I said. So NBA, we don't have a team, so I can kind of just like a few teams. I like OKC. I like Golden State.
Mhm.
But I think why people like teams is lots of times like Kansas City Chiefs.
Mhm.
I grew up in Kansas City. Like there's a whole culture built around it.
Okay.
So it's kind of like representing your city or your hometown, or like Royals. I'm not a
Okay.
huge baseball fan, but
Well,
I think
a
it's
lot-
kind of like a city thing.
Yeah, a lot of people like Dallas Cowboys when
Yeah.
they're not from Dallas at
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I think it's weird too.
Like my dad loves the Cowboys.
Well, where did he grow up?
Long Island.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's just like one of those teams that people
Yeah.
like the Lakers.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's been your biggest failure so far?
Biggest failure?
Would you say, as in your YouTube career? Or maybe just a video that you're least proud of, least favorite video you've done.
My least favorite video that I've done. That's a hard question. I mean, I feel like whenever I do like a really bad video and everyone hates it, I just delete it. So I just forget about it.
Which one that you deleted some?
I did like a narcolepsy prank where I'd fall asleep mid-conversation, and I didn't know that people would like be offended by that, so I took that down.
Oh shit!
I
People
guess
were
it's like
offended?
a real disease. I don't know.
Oh right, yeah.
Like obviously it is. I didn't know it was like a touchy subject, so I was like, okay. Someone's like, my grandma has narcolepsy. You fuck. I was like, dude, I'm
That's
really
pretty
sorry. Like, I
funny.
felt bad, so I was like, you know
Yeah.
what? I'm just gonna remove this.
It's funny because a lot of the ones I've done are very like just autistic or something, you know.
I mean, some people say
But,
that.
like,
I mean, it's not like you're trying to do that. Like,
Right, no, I'm just trying to be like awkward, you know. But yeah, how did we meet?
Well, that's actually a funny story. The first time we met, I was a total fanboy. I had like probably 1,000 subscribers, and we were at USCB at the same time.
Santa Barbara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Halloween weekend.
Yeah,
And
I had just come out with Macklemore.
Yeah. We were both filming there. I was filming my pranks. You were filming yours. You were with whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw you, and I like freaked out. Went up, asked for. No, actually, I pranked you.
Yeah.
I didn't have my camera equipment. I was bummed out because we left it in the car. I was about to have lunch, but I
Mhm.
saw you, so I just went up to you and I was like, I love you.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I love you too, man. And then I was like, no, I'm just
Well, I
kidding.
just figured you were like a fan or something.
Yeah. And then so we took a picture, which is super funny. I'll
Yeah.
actually send it to you. You should put the picture
Yeah.
on the screen.
Cool.
How long after was it that we ended up collabing? Like, I would always hit you up.
Then then it was that.
I was
fall.
always trying to collab with you.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Did we exchange numbers then? I don't think we did.
No, it wasn't
I
until
think it
you
was like
were.
Twitter, yeah.
It was like a year and a half later. You were at ASU filming,
Yeah.
and it was right after we exchanged numbers, and we met up at ASU filming video.
Yeah, I had no idea. Yeah, I remember. I had no
What was it?
idea.
Art of the Pickup.
Yeah. That was
Yeah.
our first collab, and then we did the football. No, not Ewing on yours.
And then we did a collab in Utah,
Yeah, like 6 months later, Coming On Too Strong, and
and
Tinder.
oh yeah, Awkward
Awkward
Tinder.
Tinder. Yeah. Those were all big
All
videos.
4 of them were really good. Yeah. And then we recently had a little collab, a couple of days ago.
Oh yeah.
I brought Andrew back into pranks.
Yeah,
did a little
it should be a
video.
good video.
Yeah, no, it's
That'll
it's
be
gonna
up
be
in
really good.
like a week or two.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out for that. Fun stuff. Oh yeah, I heard through the grapevine. I heard through the grapevine that you're doing a movie.
Yeah, I'm planning a movie. It's gonna be not like real big budget. I'm gonna pay for it all myself. The whole idea basically is just to like rent an RV, get all the guys in there, and just travel up the coast, do like pranks. We're gonna have like 6 different cities where we're gonna do pranks in. So think of like 6 prank videos mixed in with like in between each stop a documentary style kind of reality.
Like mockumentary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
So-
like real like documentary.
It'll be real, but it'll also be like, just like
A little
funny,
scripted.
a little bit scripted.
Yeah.
Like not the pranks obviously, but like in between each prank, we're gonna kind of like write up a little bit.
Cool.
Kind of like more of an outline.
Cool.
And just kind of
Right.
film everything, throw it into a movie. Just gonna edit it ourselves.
Fun.
Probably just put it on iTunes. Just
Hell yeah.
another bucket list thing.
Yeah, that's cool. How'd you meet Kelly?
So I met her 3 days after I moved to Arizona, actually. She was working at the front desk of 24 Hour Fitness. That's where I went to the gym. And met her at the front desk, talked to her. I used to like go up and buy waters and stuff just so I could talk to her like a little bitch. That was back when I didn't have a lot of confidence, had no game. Took me 8 months to get a date with her.
Really?
8 months.
Wow.
And then finally went out and been together for about 5 years now.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Man. How did you know she was the one?
It sounds super corny, but it was like love at first sight kind of thing. Like,
Really?
Right when I saw her, I don't know, it was just like one of those moments. Like I was like, wow, I'm gonna marry this girl.
No way?
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. You you had a feeling.
Yeah, it was weird.
Wow. Huh. Are you religious?
I mean, I'm Catholic actually.
You grew up Catholic?
No, became Catholic
Through Kelly?
just recently. Yeah.
Wow.
I've always just had like a strong relationship with God. I feel like, but never been real religious. I think just believing in something is all. I mean,
Sure.
I'm not really for or against religion. I think it's for some people, and it's not for some people.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's totally, if it works for you, it works for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've always had really good work ethic.
Right.
Where do you think how do you develop work ethic, or where do you get your drive?
I don't know, man. I think it's just something that people have naturally. I've always been that way. Like when I was a kid, I used to be horrible at basketball. And starting in about 5th grade, I'd just come home from school and I'd shoot hoops in the driveway every single day for 4 hours.
Wow.
And I would just do that until I got really good. So I've always been the kind of person, like if I find something that I'm really passionate about, I'm just going to go, full on.
What did you do for jobs for money before YouTube?
I used to work at my grandparents' ranch as a landscaper. That was a really fun job. My family has a lot of land in Kansas. We have a family farm, and I used to just work on that, keeping up with the land, clearing out space for farming and stuff like that. And then I worked at Circle K, actually, out of high school, the gas station. It was horrible.
Is that your worst job?
I would say so, but my store wasn't really that busy, and I used to go into the back. I was the only one that would be in the whole store. I ran the whole thing.
Wow.
And I'd go into the back, and I would have my Mac, and then I'd bring in a microphone, and I would record raps in the back.
Nice.
And I don't know.
You've kind of been freestyling your whole life.
Yeah.
And all that. That's fine. And you want to continue rapping?
Yeah, that's just more of a hobby.
Yeah.
I do it for fun. I don't
For
really
sure.
want it as a career.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you ever worry about getting too famous where you can't prank anymore? Like
No.
people, like everyone, like I mean Johnny Knoxville. You know, he has to be a grandpa now. You know, or you know.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I'm not worried about it. I think that you can always find people that don't know you. I think it'll just take longer to film the videos.
Yeah. Cool. Who's your favorite YouTuber?
I don't want to sound like a total loser, but you have actually always been my favorite YouTuber. Like, I have to say,
Thanks.
honestly, like you have always been like a huge inspiration to my channel. Like,
Oh.
I've been watching you since I had like under 1,000 subscribers, and I always like you just have a different style than all the other pranksters, and I've really just been inspired by a lot of your videos. So I've had a lot of my style of what I do is based off of you. So I have to give you credit for that.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
It's really nice of you to say.
But other than that,
Yeah.
I would have to say, I mean, I used to watch a lot of like Jimmy Tatro. Trying to think of who else is putting out good videos.
Have you tried to do
these days.
sketches before?
I mean, a few, but I don't think I'm that great of an actor. I'd like to work on it one day.
They're hard.
Yeah, they're really hard.
Yeah. They take a little more focus.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I don't like acting either. Like it's just, I don't know, it's just tedious.
Right.
But it's good to go out of your comfort zone as well though.
Right.
Do you want to ask me anything?
Yeah. Yeah, I could think of a few good questions. How do you feel about, like, I know that you've said that you're done doing pranks,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like this is something that everyone's like kind of been commenting about. Do you ever think that you're gonna get back into pranking at any point in time?
Yeah, it's like always in the back of my head. It's just, you know, I just want to get good at this before I do, you know, and yeah, just not rely on them so much and
Right.
resort to
You
them.
just want more diversity.
Yeah.
At what point do you feel like you lost your passion, like, for doing pranks?
Probably after like the first year or two, like 2014. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. I kind of fell into it. Like the first video we did, almost picking up chicks. Like my filmer was like, "Yeah, we should do these every week." I was like, "All right, yeah." And because like almost picking up chicks was like really the only idea I had at the time, so we just did that. And then the next one, he came up with No, I'm Not Ewing, so we did that the next week, and then the next week we did like walking kind of close to people, but that's like the worst video ever. And then we just kept doing them, and and then we did holding hands, and that blew up. So then, and it made a lot of money, and so I was like, oh man. And I was doing Italian Nights at the time, and so I thought, oh, I gotta just keep doing YouTube. There's way more money.
Right.
So I kind of fell into it.
It's
a
crazy.
little. Yeah.
So you never did any filming like before that, or did you used to film skate videos and stuff like that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I made like Jackass videos in high school.
Okay.
Yeah, I love Jackass. Yeah. I think Jackass inspired a lot of people.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, Vitaly.
At least half of the pranksters on YouTube.
Yeah, 90%.
Yeah, I'd say so.
There's a film on Hulu called, I think it's a Hulu original called Dumb. It's just called Dumb, and it's a documentary about Big Brother magazine, and which is basically Jackass and how Jackass got started. So
That's crazy.
yeah, it's really good. You should check it out.
Yeah.
But yeah. What's your favorite movie?
I would have to say Hot Rod or Into the Blue is a really good one that a lot of people don't know about, with Paul Walker and Jessica Alba.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
It's a good one. It's different.
Into the Blue.
Yeah.
Is it a shark movie?
No, it's like about treasure hunting.
Okay.
It's kind of cool.
Cool. Favorite book?
I like The Secret and Shoe Dog. Shoe Dog is the one that I just gave you.
Right.
It's Phil Knight, the founder of Nike, basically writing about how Nike started from, selling shoes out of his mom's basement to evolving into Nike. and The Secret's a book kind of about like the law of attraction.
Yeah.
Universe.
Yeah, I've read The Secret.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I read that in high school. I remember that I feel like that almost, because I had that bad experience with weed in high school, and I feel like that caused it a little, because it's such a the Secret. It's such a mind fuck, because you're like, your thoughts create things and stuff, and you attract stuff with your thoughts. So like, and then when I smoked, I think it like made me have a panic attack. When I was like 16.
Like, oh no, don't think bad
right,
thoughts.
like it's
like stop.
Yeah, but then there's like that part where they're like, it's okay because a positive thought's way better than a stronger than a negative thought, and you're just like, oh man, it's Secret. That's cool.
Yeah.
Song, rapper. Who's your favorite rapper?
Dude, my favorite rapper I'd have to say is Mac Miller.
Yeah.
I mean, back in the like Best Day Ever days, that was probably 4 or 5 years ago. I was a senior in high school. I used to just listen to that all the time.
Yeah, those are his. Yeah, like Frick Park Market. And
Best Day Ever, All Around the World.
Mm-hmm.
That whole album.
Donald Trump. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, you've been killing it on YouTube. How many subs do you have now?
I think I just passed 2.6 million.
You have more than me?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
I have no idea.
You little bitch? No, I'm just kidding.
You little bitch?
No.
I don't think subs really represent, like,
no,
I feel like there's so many YouTubers these days that have so many subscribers, but their content is just awful. No, not you. You know what I'm talking about, though. Like, I feel like,
yeah, of course.
I think people associate, fame and money with success, but I don't think that, I don't think there's really a major correlation between the two. I think that, it's all within.
Yeah, Zen. Yeah, I like how Phil Knight talks a lot about Zen.
Yeah.
And all that stuff, philosophy. What's your least favorite thing about doing pranks?
It's easy to burn out.
Yeah.
Like, I've burnt out probably 7-8 times before, because it takes so much energy out of you. It's like so draining when you film a video. Like, I don't know how many clips you usually get when you do your pranks, but I'll go out there and I'll get like 50 clips.
Yeah, you get so many. I get probably like 1/10 of, and then I just use that. Like, so
I go out there and talk to like 50 people trying to get a certain reaction out of them, and that's just like so draining. Like, I don't like talking that much.
Yeah, me neither.
So it's like
I mean,
hard.
One-on-one's okay.
Right.
But
by the end of the day,
yeah,
like you just feel empty.
Yeah.
So that's draining. And once you do that for so long, you have those little burnouts. But I always bounce back from them. Just take some time off and get back when you're ready.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Well, I'm all set here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Is there anything you want to say to my audience?
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Cool. Yeah. Thanks for coming. All right. Thanks for watching. I will see you next week. Fuck. Gotcha. Pranked you.